Fabmas. It is lucky day number 13. Hey, Facebook, how are y'all doing on this beautiful day? Because every day is a beautiful day. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. It is NFL Sunday here in America, and it is day number 13 of Fabmas, and it's Sunday. So, we're going to get this thing rocking and rolling. So just stand by while I bring on the Instagram crew, and we're going to get right into today's discussion. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Instagram, how are y'all doing on this beautiful day? Because, like I said, every day is a beautiful day. This is lucky day number 13, or should I say, day number lucky 13. Hello, hello, curly lockers, curly locks, thanks for joining. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for joining. I see the love on Instagram. Happy Sunday. Happy NFL Day. And shout out to the Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. Any Chiefs fans in the house? We didn't come on here to talk football because if y'all know me at all, you know that your girl isn't really a big football fan, but because I am married into a Chiefs family, we are Chiefs fans around here, right? Hello, hello, Awen Coaching. Thanks for joining. I see the love on Instagram. So today's discussion, I'm really excited to talk about because I think there is a lot of conflicting advice going on out there in the streets for us online coaches, and I want to give a little bit of background and clarity about my experience and maybe challenge some of the way that you might be thinking about it. Oh, hey. Well, thanks for. Oh, Lindsay, Miss Z. Hey, how are you doing? So, Z over here on Instagram, she connected with me recently. And I'm excited that you're able to catch me live too because she's watched some of my replay content. And, live is just a different experience. It's just a different experience. So thank you, Z, for joining. And you do go by Z, right? Jackie Midnight, thanks for joining. Hello, hello. I see all the love on Instagram on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. So I want to talk about whether or not the amount of freebies or the extent of the content in your freebies, if it is damaging your personal brand. Because I know at one point there was this advice out here for us coaches and consultants, and especially online, for us to give out a bunch of free stuff, right? Like they're like, give away as much free stuff as you can. Do as much free training as you can. Do as many eBooks as you can. Offer as many checklists as you can. Host as many workshops as you can. Physical books. If you wrote a book, give it away for free. Have free discovery calls for 20, 30, 45 minutes. Give all this free content away because the rationale behind it was that if you impress your audience so much with your free stuff, right? They're so impressed with your free stuff that they'll be more likely to buy your products and services once you start to offer it to them. And I believe it's Gary Vee that says, jab, 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 right hook. So you jab them with all this free stuff, and then you give them the right hook with your paid offers. And so psychologically, they'll believe that your paid offers are going to be that much better than your free content, right? So if you have an amazing freebie and it is so good and so delicious, and whoever downloads it or whoever watches it or whoever enrolls in it, whatever it is, whoever signs up for it, they're like, oh my gosh, I just got the keys to the kingdom. And this is the free version. I could only imagine what the paid version is going to be like, right? So that's the psychology behind it, because it's leading your audience to believe that the paid version of whatever it is going to be exponentially better than the free content. Because you have to understand that in sales and marketing and branding and public relations and advertising, you have to understand how much psychology is involved in this. Like, it's not just an art, it is an actual science. So that was the rationale. Give your audience a bunch of free stuff, right? Give them a whole bunch of free stuff and get them hooked and they'll be more likely to buy your paid and pay for your paid stuff, because psychologically they're like, oh yes, this free stuff is so good, the paid stuff is going to be even better. And I don't think, that's not a bad strategy. Like, I truly don't think that's a bad strategy, but let me clarify that a little bit. Providing your audience some value for free as a method to prime them, to get them ready, to get them excited to buy your paid products and services is a great strategy. So absolutely, by all means, I encourage you, and in my experience, I have found it to be very valuable to provide your audience with some free stuff, right? I always say we want to give away the what for free, but then it's the how that they pay for, right? But what's not a good strategy is for you to just give a bunch of free stuff out. Like, there are coaches out here where every time you turn around, they are giving away something for free. And I'm going to be honest. I said at the beginning that I was going to give you my experience on both sides of the fence, and I am hashtag guilty of being one of those coaches where every time you turned around, I was giving away something for free. When I really got serious about this personal branding thing and starting to offer it as a product and a service to my audience, I kind of boasted about the fact that I had about 27 free products out here. Oh, Curly Lock says Nipsey talked at length about this and why he sold his mixtape for $100. So that is a whole different strategy, right? Like, there's this whole new philosophy out here for us coaches and consultants to have what they call a baby offer. And I'm not going to get into the baby offer, but what the baby offer is, it's what you would be giving away for free. So your ebook, your checklist, your training, your workshop, whatever it is, whatever that you're giving away for free, you attach a very small price to it. And when I say small, I mean like $10 or less, or $20 or less, depending upon what the price point of your products and services are. So that now they're saying they're shifting, right? There's this shift to think that, okay, so the free stuff, it still works. It is still a great lead magnet. But if somebody's willing to pay a couple dollars for something, then that means they're probably willing to pay a couple more dollars for something later down the line. So that's the psychology behind the baby offer. So absolutely, Curly Locks. That baby offer mentality is what they call it out here, is a real thing. And Nipsey was right. I mean, you give away the whole farm, the cow and the milk and the chicken and the eggs and the grass and the dirt and the lakes that's on the property, all for free. What is going to prompt your audience to want to buy? So here's the thing. Like I said, I was guilty about having too many free products, too many freebies. And I kind of thought that was a good thing. And I was like, hey, I have 20 plus free things for you to sign up for. And I thought I was giving my audience a value. I thought I was doing something good for my audience. And it kind of backfired for me. And let's be honest, there are a very small few coaches that have been able to build solid and profitable and sustainable businesses by offering 37 different freebies every time you turn around and hosting 5-day challenges every other month, right? Like, there are a few coaches who have found success in that business model. But for the majority of us, we will not find success this way. We just won't. It just doesn't work for us. So there has been a shift in that original advice of give away as much free content as possible, because here is the fact of the matter. What you have to offer, your product or your service, what you have to offer should be solving a problem for your audience. It should be relieving a pain point for your audience. It should be answering a question that your audience might have. And your audience needs clarity around that. That's what I found in my experience, right? All of these different freebies that I had going on, it was not providing clarity around anything, right? It was just a bunch of free stuff and it was giving a lot of value. And quite frankly, some of my audience felt like they didn't need my paid products and services because they were getting everything they needed from that free content because it was so much stuff. But it didn't provide enough clarity for them to really, truly get to the next level. Does that make sense to you? Your audience needs and they crave clarity from you. They want their pain points to be relieved. They need a clear answer to the question that they have. They don't need an inbox full of freebies. They do not need an inbox full of freebies with all of your beautiful logo and branding on it and colors. They don't need an inbox full of freebies that they will never have time to open, let alone implement the strategies that you're outlining for them within your freebies. Does that make sense to y'all? Like, I get it. We need a way to generate consistent leads. But it doesn't need to come in the way of 35 different freebies. Pick one, right? Test it out for a good 6 months to a year. Test it out and really push it and see what happens. And then if that doesn't work, then try something else, right? But having 35 different freebies and doing all of this, I mean, let's be clear. I said that this stuff damages your personal brand. Like, it really does. Because first of all, if you have a bunch of free stuff, it cheapens your brand. If you have a bunch of free stuff, it cheapens your brand. I teach my clients and my students to be premium products. You are a premium product. I am a premium product, right? And if you're a premium product and you're offering premium products and services through your business, but yet you have a whole bunch of free stuff going on, psychologically, remember I said that there's a lot of psychology in this thing. What types of messages, mixed messages, are we sending to our audience? Either we're premium or we're free. Like, which one is it? And if you truly want to be a premium product, you shouldn't overwhelm your audience. You have to start to position yourself to be exclusive instead of inclusive, right? We want to attract the right people, our targeted audience, to us, and we want to repel those who aren't going to be a good fit for us. So too many freebies, it cheapens your brand. It overwhelms your audience. And let's be clear, developing and creating all of these free things, it makes us as entrepreneurs and as coaches and consultants, it makes us feel like we're doing something. It makes us feel like we're busy. It makes us feel like we're doing some real work. Luis says he's a premium mentor, and that's right. And you walk in that, right? Like, you don't sit back and say, oh, I'm premium, but at the same time, I'm going to skate over here in this less than premium lane, right? No, if you're premium, you're premium, and you stay strong and you hold strong in that, right? So no. Luis, do you offer a bunch of free products and services for your business? The answer is probably no. Right? He probably has a lead magnet, and that is the one thing. So it cheapens your brand, it overwhelms your audience, and it devalues your products. And that's the last thing we want to do. The last thing that we want is for our clients to come to us, our target audience to come to us and say, you know what, Nick, girl, your stuff was so good. Your free stuff was so good. I don't even need to pay for your services because you taught me everything that I need to know. All of my problems got fixed with your free stuff. So I don't need you. Like, that's not what you want to do. Think about like free samples back before Miss Rona decided that she wasn't going to let us have free samples at, Costco and Sam's Club and wherever else you shop, right? They give you this sample of whatever it is. Let's say it's a cauliflower pizza, cauliflower crust pizza. And they give you a sample of it, very small. They give you just enough. Like, it ain't even enough. Like if you hungry, it's not even enough to get you full. All it is enough that if you are hungry, to make you hungrier. That's how much they give you. They don't give you enough to make you full, right? So they give you just enough to say, you know what, this is so good. You're going to want to buy the whole thing. And as a matter of fact, you might want to buy more than one so that you can share it with your family and your friends, right? They're not giving you 45 samples, because if they give you 45 samples, then you're going to leave full and you're not even going to want to purchase. So think about your freebies like that. Think about your freebies as a test drive, right? If you're going to buy a car, whatever kind of car it is that you want to buy, they allow you to test drive it. They allow you to test drive it because they want you to get a feel. They want you to get a sense of what it's like to be in this car, to see yourself in this car. And that's what your freebie should do. Your freebie should give your audience a sense of what it's like to experience your brand, to experience you as a coach or a consultant. It shouldn't be giving them the keys to the kingdom, right? It's a little taste. Just give them a little taste. That's all. Just a little taste. So if you've fallen down the freebie rabbit hole, I would love to continue this conversation in the comment section. I appreciate y'all rocking with me on day number 13 of Fabmas. I don't think I introduced myself at the beginning, but if you're still here at the end, my name is Nick Scott. I am a personal brand coach, and I help women entrepreneurs establish, grow, and maintain their personal brand. And I will see y'all tomorrow for day 14 of Fabmas. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of the foosball if you're here in America, and happy branding. Bye.